As a trans female footballer, Natalie Washington now only has a month left being allowed to play in women's football in England.
The FA has been quite steadfast in their support for the participation of trans women up to now, so I was shocked, and I was clearly upset and disappointed that this means that I'm having to stop playing football.
Do you understand those who say there are sporting fairness and safety issues having trans women playing women's football?
Safety, I've personally not ever seen any evidence that there's any real safety risk in women's football. I get bashed about on the pitch as much as anyone else does, and I think it doesn't, and I think the FA have actually been reasonably clear that it doesn't seem that that's driving any of this decision. It is purely one of fear of litigation and the change in the law.
A Supreme Court ruling that a female is defined by biological sex, forcing change from the English and Scottish FAs.
It's wonderful news, but it's really quite late. The FA did not have to wait for the Supreme Court ruling. It was always open to it under the Equality Act to exclude people born male, people who are male, people who have male advantage from the female category, because the female category exists in order to exclude those people.
The FA had tried to remain inclusive. Only a month ago, its policy was updated to allow case-by-case interventions to ban trans women over fairness and safety concerns, while still allowing others to play with reduced testosterone levels. But announcing the ban from the 1st of June, the FA said, "We understand that this will be difficult for people who simply want to play the game they love in the gender by which they identify, and we are contacting the registered transgender women currently playing to explain the changes." There are only believed to be around 20 trans women playing in women's amateur football in England, with none in the professional game. The FA has told them to consider taking up refereeing or coaching instead. Therapy has also been offered. Internationally, there is no similar ban yet from FIFA, whose gender eligibility review has been ongoing for more than 3 years. But athletics and swimming have already limited global women's sports events to competitors female at birth. And in England, netball and cricket are following the FA's lead. While trans women will feel the pain of being excluded, moves to protect women's sport are being celebrated by campaigners. Rob Harris, Sky News.